Welcome back to my channel. If you are returning and if you are new here, welcome. My name is Jenny. On this channel I focus on nursing and hair videos, which I haven't done yet because nursing school is kind of in the way of that. But this video will be a week in the life as a nursing student, and I feel like the session is going by so fast. It is August 2nd. It is Tuesday. I did not film yesterday because I was helping my friend study for an exam, and it's just been tough this session, which it's not a good thing because it's been very unorganized. Like literally it's so unorganized this session. Last week was week 4 and I only saw my professor twice. One of my lab instructors I only saw her twice. My other lab I only saw him, well, 3 times out of 4, but I don't know if there's like a lack of professors or whatever is going on, but it's not really organized, the session. So I just feel like things are kind of out of place. But anyway, we're in week 5 and week 7 is my skill check off, like my return demonstration for health assessment 2. I did a check off for health assessment 1 in our 302. It was a head to chest assessment, and in our 304 right now we're doing a head to toe. So the head to chest assessment, we're just adding some more things to the return demonstration, like my script. In our 304 I'll just be adding a few things on that script for my return demonstration for head to toe. I don't think I've ever really shared with you guys what it looks like, so I will like insert a picture of just the 2 first categories so I can explain it to you guys. Alright, so basically the way this works is we get tested on week 7, and if you're not successful in your return demonstration, then they give you week 8 another week to try again after remediation. So which I think is pretty fair, instead of just failing you right away, because if you don't pass your lab part, then you don't pass the class in general, and if you don't pass your lecture part, then you don't pass the class. So you have to pass both your lecture and your lab. So see how the introduction, it's all bold. Everything here you need to touch base on, and down here for general appearance, if you look, you see physical appearance is consistent with chronological age. This is not in bold, so you don't necessarily have to say that. I do because it kind of just keeps me on track. But you see like signs of acute distress and behavior, facial expression, level of consciousness, those are in bold, so you need to definitely say that, or else if you don't, then that's a fail. So basically everything on this paper you need to say it if it's in bold. The other ones you don't have to worry about it. So for an example, I'll just go ahead and say, I guess, the first and the second part so you guys know what it sounds like. Okay, so I'm going to start off with intro. So the first thing you need to do is knock on the door. Of course, you need to have some manners. So knock on the door. Good morning, my name is Jenny. I will be your nurse for today. I am here to do a head to toe assessment. It will take about 30 minutes. Do I have your permission to perform the assessment? Okay, yes. I'm going to go ahead and perform hand hygiene and close curtain for privacy. Can I have your full name and date of birth, please? Okay, can I check your bracelet for identification? Do you have any known allergies to food, medication, or environment? On a scale from 0 to 10, with 0 being no pain and 10 being the worst, can you tell me your pain level for today? Okay, so basically I acknowledge myself. I acknowledge the presence, which is like saying my name and introducing myself. The duration of the assessment is 30 minutes. I mentioned how long that would take. I explained the reason for the assessment. I would be doing a head to toe assessment, and I went ahead and performed hand hygiene, and I closed the curtain for privacy. This is provide privacy. I went ahead and identified the patient with 2 identifiers, which was the name and date of birth. And I determined allergies. I'm asking the patient, do they have any known allergies to food, medication, or environment? and assess pain level, I went ahead and say, well, and ask on a scale from 0 to 10, with 0 being no pain and 10 being the worst, can they tell me their pain level for today? So yeah, I guess you guys kind of got the gist of it. I don't think I will like go over this today unless you guys want me to do like the head to toe return, head to chest, I would say, because this is for NR 3 or 4. If you already took NR 3 or 2, then you definitely know how 3 or 4 goes. So if you're going into NR 3 or 2, I might just go ahead and do the head to chest sometime. But anyway, guys, yeah, so I hope this was kind of helpful for you guys. I remember before I started nursing school, and I used to hear people talk about like skills demonstration, or like return demonstration, or skills check off. I was always lost about it. So basically for assessment, this is basically how it goes. I just want to give you guys an idea, and if you do have any questions, just reach out to me on Instagram. I do try my very best to reply in a timely manner and reply to everyone, even comments. I try. So for fundamental skills, I do have fundamentals, and it's a bit different because we have skills every week, and we do a skill check off. So last week we did the catheter, which is like the Foley tray that I showed in my what's in my lab kit. This light is so bright, the sun is like bright. So what's in my lab kit bag, I did show that what you call it, I did show like the items. Every item that I showed, we will be using it for fundamental skills. So we did vitals, we did wound care, the catheter, we did hand hygiene was the first thing. It was very easy. What else do we have? So this week we will be doing trach. I will go ahead, I will tell you guys about it moving forward in the week. I have that tomorrow, actually Wednesday. I do have lab tomorrow, so I will definitely keep you guys updated as to like how everything goes. And yes, you do have to pass every single skill check off. If not, you have to go into remediation, and then you have to do it again. I think you might have to do it, I don't know when you have to do it for the fundamental skills, because so far I've been passing all of them, but I know you do have to take remediation and then do it over. I know for health assessment, like I said, if you don't pass it on the 7th week, then they give you week 8 to pass that. So I would say start ahead and try to get your script, everything written out before like week 6. So be like by week 5, try to have everything, so that way you could just go ahead and practice until week 7. Oh, and my return demonstration is at home for health assessment 2 this session. It's at home. I don't know if it's gonna be done on a pillow, or I don't know. There's nobody at home available in my house, so I don't know how that's gonna work out. But anyway, like I said, this session, pray for me. I'll be praying for you guys if you're going through the same thing. But yeah, I have class. Let me just go ahead and log on. I had a class this morning, and I have one right now at 1 o'clock, so I'm about to go ahead and do that.
Pretty fast. He's almost at the point of hyperventilating, okay? He's sitting up in the bed and grasping the side rail.
I just did my trach care skill check off. I was actually the second person. Yeah, so I was about to tell you guys that I just did my skill check off for trach, and that went well. I was the second person. I hope you guys could really hear me. I have my AirPods in, and it's really quiet in here, so I was the second person to go today. So now there's 10 more people to go, which is a long time of just waiting for everyone to test off. So I do have some free time. I think I'm about to just go use the restroom and then maybe go back to class. But It is quiet and it's cold. It is always cold in here. And honestly, one thing I like about like when I go to the bathroom, it's always clean. I'll try to show you guys. Yeah, there's no one in here, but it's always like just so clean. So this morning I didn't really get to record on my way here. I was running late and there was traffic today. Today is actually one of the first days I came across really bad traffic, but I only got here maybe 5 minutes late. And I wasn't the only late one, so thank God. But basically, I think we have about 2 more skills check off in fundamentals to go. Yeah, 2 more and then that's it. I do have a break after this class and I have to go to, I do have a break after this class. Then I have health assessment lab, health assessment 2. It will basically be just practice. Let me just go ahead and get some paper towel. Yeah, it will basically be like practicing for the skills check off in week 7 because this is week 5. Yeah, so that's what's going on, guys. I'm about to go back to class. The trach care skill check off wasn't that bad. It was faster than compared to like writing the script and practicing. It went by so fast because you're actually doing it on the dummy. So thankfully that went well. I'm just happy like the time is going by, but I feel like at the same time it's going so fast. Like it's going so fast. Hey guys, so I'm done with my first class. I'm on break now. I'm waiting for one of my classmates actually. We have another class together. We have this class together and the class I just had, fundamentals, and we also have health assessment lab together. It's very bright outside, like really sunny. Let me just show you guys. I'm just sitting. I'm on like a bench thingy and I'm just waiting for her. I'm about to eat this sandwich that I brought from home, but like I said, this session it's not really going well. Like there's so many complaints from everyone. It's just a whole lot going on. I hope everything changes though. I hope things changes after this session. It goes back to being a little more calm, but yeah, I'm just waiting for my friend. And in my last session, when I took some time off from like posting videos, I think, let me just hold this better. I think me holding this is gonna be better, yeah. So I took some time off from posting videos for like 1 month. And that was because I felt so overwhelmed. Like I was not motivated at all, no type of motivation. I tried my best. So I was like, let me just take a break from YouTube and posting. But I had failed 1 exam in health assessment 1. Majority of people, I don't know what happened, but majority of the class really didn't pass it. So I took some time to make sure that I studied the right things for my finals. For some reason, I really prefer final exams for now. I don't know future-wise. But I like final exams because I kind of remember the things from exam 1 and exam 2, and then they come back up on the final exam. So this is why I always say try to remember what you had on your exam so that way you can study around that to study for your finals. But anyway, for my finals, I only got 2 wrongs. I did post that on Instagram. I got 2 wrongs on my finals for health assessment 1. And I felt like it took a lot of work to study a lot of things. And I really don't want to put myself through that situation again. I don't want to study as hard as I did. Like it was too much for me. It became overwhelming. So I'm back now and I'm back to posting. I'm just here going to enjoy my lunch and then get ready for my health assessment 2 lab. And also with that's another thing. I mentioned that I only had my professor for health assessment lab 2 only 2 times out of the 4 times. So hopefully week 5 this week, today she's there because our skills check off is week 7 and I just need her. Well, again, most of the people I have in my lab for this fundamentals, we have it together in health assessment, and we're all saying, like, you know, she needs to make sure that we're on track with our script, so that way we could start practicing everything and making sure that we're touching the right things, and make sure that we're saying it the way that she wants it to be done. I just hope that this week is better. I hope she's there today because it's just too much going on right now. It's too much. I'm done with my class today, and there's a bus that actually comes here in the parking lot. I had no idea. So that's very convenient, but today wasn't bad at all. We got out early today, like maybe half an hour earlier in my second class. I'm heading home, guys. It is hot, like really hot, but it was an okay day. Thankfully, my professor went over everything that she missed from the other times she was absent. So we were able to catch up on everything, and I feel better now. So this week and weekend, I just need to really go over my script and memorize everything and do everything the right way, so that way next week I can just go straight into practicing and not writing down anything else on my script. That will be week 6, so I should be good in practicing and then get ready for week 7. Whew. So anyway, I'm about to head home, guys. It is Thursday. What date is it? I don't even know. It's August 4th. So it's Thursday. I just came from outside and it is super hot, like extremely hot, almost 800 over here. So I'm thinking about transforming this room. It's kind of like an echo because it's kind of empty in here. I just have like a blow up air bed for whenever I just want to come relax, because this room is very quiet. Although we do have like an office, I just feel like I need my own space to study. Like there's too much going on in the office. I'm always distracted, or I don't know, like it's just always something going on in there. So I do have a vanity table that my husband bought me some time ago. It's like empty in here, and I've yet to set that up. My kids have like some toys up here, like wrapping paper and stuff. I don't think I will be putting like another desk in there. I might just use my vanity table to study instead of putting a whole nother desk. Today I will be going over my script for NR 304. This is extremely white, guys. I don't know if you could, I think you could see me clear enough. It's just the background is like extremely white. But I will be going over my script today, and let me show you guys. This little whiteboard have been extremely helpful when it comes to like my studying. I took it down because, like I said, I want to kind of organize this place in here. Let me see the hooks. Let me see if I could put this behind the door so I can show you guys. This is very helpful when it comes to the script, because like the respiratory and circulatory system, especially for respiratory when it comes to, oh okay, it looks fine here. All right guys, so this is not where I normally have this board. I normally have it in the office space, but honestly on that side it's very loud over there. I think that's where my distractions really come in. It's like the cars go by and each minute I'm like looking outside and I get very distracted. But mainly I use this board to focus on like my my different vowels when it comes to studying for my script especially, or even the script in general. This is very helpful, but this is so tall right now. I think I'm gonna try to put it down here so I can just show you guys really quick. So I'm just gonna like do this roughly. I remember when I was studying for my script for NR 302 in the beginning, knowing all of the sections it's kind of like a little challenging to remember right away what comes after the other. So on my whiteboard, like, I hope this thing doesn't move. I'm just gonna write this quick. So like intro comes first, right? So I would write like intro. I would just make sure when I'm doing my script, I look at this as in like 1, and then 2, I will put like general appearance to like keep me on track as I revise my script. And that was a good way for me to make sure that I'm doing it the right way. So when it comes to our script, I don't do the vital signs. I just go straight into skin and nails, because my school we don't focus on vital signs. So I would do like skin and nails. And yeah, when you're doing your script, I know you guys can't really see me, but when you're doing your script or whatever, oh, my eraser is gone. I'm pretty sure my youngest son did this. If you just want to keep this in mind, like, you know, to just have like a little board or just like a big piece of paper in your background, so when you're revising and you forget something, instead of like having to keep looking at your script and reading off of it, just challenge yourself a little and just write down like the sections, so that way if I'm saying the intro, like I said earlier in the video, like, hi, my name is Jenny, I'll be your nurse for today, and I forget like what's next after that, general appearance, then I'll be like, oh, and I just go ahead and do 1, 2, 3, and after this I would write the 4th one, you know, so that keeps me on track. I feel like a whiteboard is very helpful. Like I said, you guys can't really see that right now because it's not like it's set up the right way, and my marker is acting up. I'm pretty sure, like I said, the kids will probably messing with it. But yeah, this is gonna be my day today. I'll just be studying my script, and I have an RUA due today, which is not today, sorry. I have an RUA due on Sunday, and the RUA is a paper. So we do have like a paper for, so far I've had a paper for every nursing class. In the Gen Eds, which I took one, philosophy, I took a Gen Ed where it was a lot of papers, like a lot more writing. But so far for my nursing classes, I've had only one paper per class. So I need to start with that, and I have a lot of assignments, a lot. I've done only 3 so far, but it's Thursday, so I still have some time. I will be doing some today, Friday, and then I'm gonna just like, then I'll just be focusing on my RUA, which I already started. So
I'm telling you that there ain't no other way. Pack your bags and then you will go away. I'm not gonna be begging you to stay. Said maybe if you asked me yesterday, I would handle this differently. Things are different, I'm a new me. That's not gonna happen. That's not gonna happen. That's not gonna happen. So even if you're asking, even if you're asking, 'cause I do.
So I just got back in from doing some grocery shopping, and I forgot to mention about our clinicals. So this time around was my first time registering for clinicals and not just new classes. I was able to register for my new classes for September and November like a week ago, and the email, we normally get an email before registering for classes or clinicals. You get like a heads up email saying, hey, the clinical schedule or the class schedule will be coming out soon, so look out for that. And they do tell you when you are able to register, so that's really cool. It kind of gives you a heads up, and I really like the fact that they include this classes schedules in the email, so that way you can go ahead and write down your schedule that will work for you. Like the classes that you plan on taking, let's say you're planning on taking Health Assessment 1 and also Fundamental Skills. They give you the times and the days in the email before the actual schedule opens up to register. So you can go ahead and like take a paper, a pen, or your computer, whatever you choose. You can go ahead and plan out your schedule, but I would just say to make sure that you choose a backup schedule. So if you choose like Thursday classes, right, and you're not sure if you will get into that, because just imagine everyone's getting the same email, so we're all waiting for the schedule to open up. So in case you don't get like a Thursday classes, write down like, let's say, the Friday classes that might work for you, so that way if you don't get in, you have a backup right away instead of having to go back to look at the schedule and time is running out. You know, you don't want to end up with a class or classes or a clinical site that's not going to work for you at all. So definitely keep that in mind and have a backup plan, a backup schedule. So clinicals, we got the email on Monday and the schedule opened up on Tuesday. So we were able to register on Tuesday, and having the CRN number. The CRN number, for those of you who don't know, is like a code for the class. This one is like a 5-digit code. So having that on hand is really helpful as well. I feel like it makes it easier. You just go ahead and enter the CRN and then you register for your classes. So I would say to go ahead and have the CRN number to make sure that you can get the classes that you want to be in. So yeah, I got my clinical schedule. So far it's once a week. I begin clinicals in September and I'm excited for it, but like, I don't know. I'm excited, but at the same time, I'm just like, oh boy, like 12 hours. So it's 12 hours. Hopefully they'll let us out early when it's time for that. But as for now, I'm just waiting patiently for it to happen. And yeah, just make sure that you pay attention to your emails. It's very important to do so, and to make sure that you don't get the last choice, because like clinical sites could be up to 100 miles away from the school, like very far. So just be careful. I mean, so far the clinical sites that were up, it's about 20 something to 30 something miles away, not that far. So just be prepared for everything and make sure that you're checking your emails. But anyways, Friday guys, I just came from food shopping and I am tired. Like, I went to bed super late last night doing more assignments, and this morning I started doing some more. So anyway, I'm about to go ahead and start cooking something. Thank you so much for watching this video. Don't forget to like this video guys, and subscribe to my channel for more. I'll see you again in my next one.